This is a guy that does not take the responsibilities of the office of the presidency seriously. He doesn't take it seriously. I mean,
amen.
This is not presidential dress. It's not professional. It's sort of dress casual. You know, think about Ronald Reagan. Ronald Reagan would not even take his coat off, his suit coat off in the Oval Office. He had that kind of respect for the office.
That's good.
I'm Joni Ernst. I grew up castrating hogs on an Iowa farm.
Human liberty, freedom, honor, everything.
So when I get to Washington, I'll know how to cut pork. Let's make them squeal.
You need to understand this. I am standing here resolved to do my job and do what I'm supposed to do. But I am a very sad person today. That's the emotion I feel. A person close to me betrayed me.
He doesn't believe we ought to be involved in that part of the world. I think it's absolutely essential. One of the things I worried about 12 years ago and that I worry about today is that there will be another 9/11 attack, and that the next time it'll be with weapons far deadlier than airline tickets and box cutters.
There will be another 9/11 attack, and that the next time it'll be with weapons far deadlier than airline tickets and box cutters.
So this is it. They're coming.
Governor Paul LePage is an embarrassment. And it's not just because of the outrageous things he says.
Governor Scott, why the delay coming out over a fan?
Well, I waited until we figured out if he was going to show up. He said he wasn't going to come to the. He said he was going to come to the debate. So why come out until he's ready?
Should Connect be dismantled?
Take away health care coverage for nearly 500,000 Kentuckians, or hand the microphone over to Rand Paul. You want to take this one, buddy?
Should Connect be dismantled?
I think that's unconnected.
I would say this to the professor. I'll put down the cognac and the lost writings of J.D. Salinger. If you want to see how stupid our fellow citizens are, take a look at last Tuesday night.
Yes, if you want to see how stupid Americans are, just look at who they elected last Tuesday. In your face.
Running for the presidency is not an IQ test.
And if you're sitting around getting massages all day, ready to go in the big planned battle, then you're not going to last very long. It's guerrilla fighting.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, you are going to be ultimately vulnerable to terrorism.
So this is it. They're coming.
And, if that's what you started doing in the military like the Greeks did.
So, Senator Langford, what is top on your priority list as you move over to the Senate?
I come from a biblical worldview in the way that I address issues. When I look at Nehemiah and how he handled things when he stepped into Jerusalem, it was that the people were in disgrace and the wall was broken down. But the two things that he focused in on was the infrastructure side of things and the debt. Half of the book of Nehemiah is just getting the people out of debt.
They're going to destroy you. So you go ahead and you serve them, and you sell your family out, and you sell your name out, and you sell your soul out, because I guess they are God.
Luke 18:27, Jesus replied, what is impossible with man is possible with God.
Amen.
We have exhausted the alternatives. It is time to turn back to God.
It's the unspoken truth of humanity that you crave subjugation.
It's time to light the spark that starts the spiritual revival that will put the United States of America back on the right path.
That's a threat to us, but on top of that, we've got ISIS that's been interdicted on our southern border.
I guarantee it. Would I lie?
I talked to Congressman Duncan Hunter a few days ago about that particular piece of evidence, and WorldNet Daily reported that there were another 4 ISIS
10 reported by Duncan Hunter, 4 reported by WorldNet Daily. That's ISIS seeking to come into the United States, threatening us, and we saw the beheadings in Oklahoma. We've seen the, shall I call it, the paralysis disease, D68, that seems to be in most, if not all, of our states. Happens to be the same places that the unaccompanied alien juveniles have been sent, the same states that they've been sent to. And on top of that, the biggest threat of all is Ebola.
And I'll tell you, when you think it can't get any worse, it does. This year, I'm sorry to tell you, the United States Senate is going to be voting on a constitutional amendment to repeal the First Amendment.
There's no reason to panic. Now, it is true that one of the crew members is ill. Slightly ill.
I am telling you, I am not making this up.
I guarantee it. Would I lie?
Believe that fast food workers deserve a livable wage, and that means when they take to the picket line, we are proud to fight alongside them.
We believe, wait, I thought fast food joints? Don't you guys think that they're like of the devil or something? That's what.
Hey, want to hear the most annoying sound in the world?
Liberals, you want to send those evil employees who would dare work at a fast food joint that you just don't believe in. Thought you wanted to, I don't know, send them to purgatory or something.
Bind them for hell.
So they all go vegan and wages and picket lines. I don't know. They're not often discussed in purgatory, are they? I don't know. Why are you even worried about fast food wages? Because.
To beg God to give me the strength and the words to unlock the spirit of humanity.
It's the unspoken truth of humanity that you crave subjugation.
That lawgiver is Moses.
I come from a biblical worldview.
With a huge awakening to bring these people down forever.
Let's make them squeal.
Running for the presidency is not an IQ test.
That's good.
Thought you wanted to, I don't know, send them to purgatory or something.
And yet only one lawgiver has the distinction of not having a silhouette, but having the full face be revealed by the artist. Moses is directly above the double doors that lead into the centermost part of this chamber. And in the face of Moses, his eyes look straight upon not only our nation's motto, "In God we trust," but Moses' face looks full on into the face of the Speaker of the House.
That's what I do all day.
Amen.